Good evening. What? Baby love? Because I forgot to update my computer before I reset it. Andy's channel got taken down by May Noodles. Are those copyrights? Because if it is, it'll go right back up. He just has to do the counterclaims or whatever it is. Hey, Siren. Hey, Shiva. 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 Hey, Katie. I quit taking my Wellbutrin again. I know that's probably a big no-no. Like 3 days ago. And I switched back over to taking L-tyrosine and 5-HTP together. And I noticed it makes my thoughts more put together. And I did it because I started a vegan diet. And I swear to you, those Wellbutrins were giving me water retention. My neck has gone down, and I haven't even worked out in 3 days because I haven't taken them. It was adding water to my face was swollen taking Wellbutrin. It's like, it's crazy. Plus, I think being vegan, I'm going to like be in super top hot shape again. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, 71. Hey, Lauren. I'm excited because I get disgusted every single time I eat meat. Here's the best way to think about it. Okay. Now, I, of course, am never going to judge or force anybody to be vegan because that's not my job to do. This is why I'm doing it. Makes me feel sad. I feel like I absorbed the emotion that the animal had before they were killed. He agrees. Well, he eats. My cat eats animals. He ate turkey yesterday. Oh, now he's licking himself. Could you not? He poked my eye today, stabbed it. I don't know if you could see that redness. See it? He stabbed my eye. I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room. Look how red that is. See? Right there on the side. It went and his claw went inside my eyeball. I thought he was going to rip it out because he was trying to play. Told him he can't play like that. No, 71. I'm glad I'm lucky he didn't get my important shit in my eye. But anyways, think of it like this. This is the main reason why I cannot eat meat anymore. I can't do it. I was vegan for 6 years at one point. I can't. It stresses me out too much. And everybody always says we like brush it off. We're like, oh, well, we're not killing. I just don't want to think about that. Well, that's fine. Think about your favorite pet, though. Yeah, Siren. Think about your favorite pet. Maybe it's a current one or any pet of yours, that any animal that you have had feelings for. Now imagine just you not being around or ever adopting that animal and thinking somebody saying they don't have an owner, so who cares? They don't have feelings. I don't want to think about. Aaron, I need to use you for an example really quick. I'm sorry. Look how adorable and cute and funny and like he's amazing. Okay, even though he claws my eyes out. Imagine me not being around and somebody just being like, oh, I don't want to think about this guy's feelings right here. He's a cat. Everybody eats cats. Who cares? I don't want to think about it. It tastes delicious. It's crunchy, like everybody says about bacon. That's everybody's excuse. It's so delicious. Really? Well, I bet my cat's delicious too, but he has feelings. So the way I look at it is, why are we brushing off other animals' feelings? And I am going to compare this to the Holocaust. Have you ever, hold on a minute. This is where I got my vegan chocolate peanut butter cups. Have you ever watched How they suck chickens up in vacuums. Big fields of chickens just. What if your favorite pet was sucked up in that? This is Alicia Silverstone's cookbook, but it's also a very informative book on how they treat them. Yes, he's teething, Lauren. He's 8 months. I think he'll be 8 months tomorrow. So that's the way I look at it. I can't do it anymore. If I'm neglecting other animals' feelings, I can't. It's like looking at Baron and saying, oh, everybody eats you. It's fine. No. Plus, I feel like shit when I eat dairy and stuff. So there's that. On a positive note, before I get into what I was going to talk about, I have had PTSD since I was a kid, much like with Santa Claus. Over this, I wanted to do something good for myself because I've been really anxious, really stressed out. I work my ass off. I don't have the career I used to, so my paychecks suck, and I work paycheck to paycheck. But I wanted to do something special for myself that was like nostalgic. Now, when I was younger, do you remember those magazines that you would get in school to order books or candy or products and stuff like that? Hey, Miss P. Well, I ordered this Cinderella book, and it's not your typical Cinderella book when I was a kid. Somebody stole it from me. And I will never forget the pictures in the book. Like, I fucking loved this book. There's smells that I remember that take me back to this book. I found it on Amazon for $5. This Cinderella book, the pictures, everything throws me back. So I got this, and somehow it healed some sort of PTSD of what was missing in my life. Like, because it was stolen and I never saw it again. That's my favorite picture from the book, this one. It's the little things in life. This brings back so much memories, and now I have it again. So there's that. With that being said, gather around. But first, I want to say what I'm about to talk about. Please, nobody drag Nikki. Don't talk about Darling Nikki in my group chats. But look, I cannot control people, because if I had the power to control people, then all of you motherfuckers would have shut up and hugged it out when I tried to help you the million times that I did. So I'm not in control, but please don't talk about her in my chat. Because don't. I plan on moving away from that, but I'm going to be talking about some things regarding her because, Natasha, you are a giant, lard-ass piece of shit. Okay? And if you guys don't see the bullshit, I'm going to point it out to you. So gather around. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My Clifford the Big Red Dog? Really? This wasn't my favorite book, but I just got it and I remember the smell of it. It was brand new and I just got it ordered and somebody stole it like immediately from me right after I got it. So now having it again, I remember the nostalgic brand new smell, and it just feels like a piece of me is back because this book just meant a lot to me. Oh, just looking at the pictures, I can't believe that I have this book in my possession again. It's crazy. I think I was in like second grade the last time I saw that book. So, hey, Wyoming. Life is so much better over on TikTok. Siren, I discovered another guy last night and I was like, oh my God, I put it in mod chat. I was like, I'm crushing on this guy. And Sarah's like, you look exactly like him. I was like, maybe in my younger years, yes, I could see that, but not now. Maybe once all this water retention sucks from my body, the more I don't take Wellbutrin. I'm not kidding. Like my neck, because water weight goes straight to my neck first. That's where I noticed it first. And then my face, I was like, oh my God, that Wellbutrin was fucking filling me with water everywhere. Where the Sidewalk Ends has many things that we can relate to. Is that a book? Where the Sidewalk Ends. Curious George. Everybody always called me Curious George because I look like a monkey. My ex-boyfriend Cody used to say, I'm a little monkey. And I'd be his little monkey. That's in the end of the song Heaven Sent that I wrote for him at the end of it. I'd say, I am a Cody. I'm a monkey. I used to walk around talking like a monkey all the time. Cody and I had fun. We were both Geminis. We just got each other. Thank you, Chris. Is it Chrissy? Yes, it's Chrissy. Sorry. These tags, the @ symbol tags that pop up are throwing me off from channel names. Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. I'm going to have to look that up. Ugh, sorry. That's another thing. I am less gassy, but I did just eat 2 bean and rice burritos. So Alicia said it was okay to eat. She says so in this fucking book. She says you could even go to Taco Bell and get yourself a bean and rice burrito with no fucking cheese. And that'll do the trick. She does have some good recipes in there. So let me ask you guys a question. And do not drag Nikki. Jesus Christ, for crying out loud. Let me first off say, I fucking work my ass off to get where I'm at. And my bank account was doing really good until I started these court-ordered classes. They're fucking expensive, okay? So when you saw me snapping the other night on her panel, whenever the fuck that was, I have a lot that I've worked hard for, and I work paycheck to paycheck, and I'm a broke fucking bitch because of this shit, and I still work my ass off and pay my way in life. So yeah, when I hear that shit's being threatened, of course I'm going to be pissed off. She is the best Batgirl, Siren. Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl was amazing. Changed my fucking mind, bitches. Changed my mind. Look how gorgeous she is. I fucking love Alicia. So let me ask you a question. So, and again, this is not against Nikki. This is to point out anybody who believes Natasha Cooper is a fucking idiot. She tells you straight to your face, people, I was just going over there for this. I was just going over there to piss people off in the chat. Do you think for 1 second her going over to Nikki's or apologizing to Nikki or giving sympathy to her was genuine? Because you're fucking wrong. And you will soon hear it from Natasha's own fucking mouth the day that she says, I was just going over to Nikki's to piss people off. So let me ask you a question. If Natasha all of a sudden grew a heart because I said mean things to Nikki, where the fuck was Natasha's heart when Nikki's mother passed away? Huh? Where was her condolences? Where was laying down the sword back then and growing a fucking heart? Didn't exist. She actually went harder on Nikki and said, I didn't kill her, Mom. Where was her heart when she was dragging Nikki's essay and all this other shit? She doesn't have one. She doesn't have a fucking heart. She sees that as an opportunity in Wyoming. I watched her video. You are correct. Not only is Natasha money hungry, but she's going to Nikki for information. Let me tell you something. If the only thing I ever hide on here is personal stuff that all of you would hide as well. You guys act like just because I'm transparent that I owe you my entire life. Bitches, turn on your fucking cameras before you tell me to fucking tell you everything about my life. Jesus Christ, most of you aren't even yourselves anywhere on here. Fuck you. If I want to have a little privacy when it comes to my job, can't do it with my address because that's already been doxed, then so be it. I'm going to fucking do that. So if I ever heard of that job getting out, I would know exactly where the fuck it came from because there's a few people that know I work there and it's not even that great of a job. I don't plan on being there forever because it's just getting me by. But I don't deserve that to be fucking threatened because somebody's mad that I'm not getting involved. I don't see everything. I don't see everything in my mod chat. Apparently, Bill, there was an argument going on in there with you guys. I scroll through my mod chat because a lot of it is Oscar talking about eating people's shit. It's not that serious in there. And so when it gets serious, normally I miss it. So, and even then, what am I supposed to do? You stop this, you stop that. Nobody's going to fucking listen to me. So I just said in my mod chat, don't talk about Nikki and don't cut Bill down, whatever, because I don't need that shit coming back on me. Stop doxing each other. Stop being fucking assholes. Period. Yes, you have, Miss P. That is correct. Natasha said for everyone to tell her what she has done to be disliked. Every fucking thing that you do, everything you do has ill intentions. You're a miserable bitch. My prediction is Natasha's never going to see a dick ever again in her fucking life. Ever. Sweet Cheeks doesn't count. That's a made up fantasy world relationship. That's a scam. She's miserable. She's never going to have it again. See, but Wyoming, my mod chat is not, it's not, it was never designed for YouTube stuff. It's there for people to be like, hey, I'm going live. We don't talk drama in there. But sometimes there are people that get in fights or will come in venting about something, but it's not like that in there. 90% of my mod chat is literally Oscar saying, hey guys, I want this guy to take a dump on my chest. Hey guys, I want this guy to shit in my mouth. And it's funny and to the point where like, okay, enough, Oscar. It's harmless. So forgive me for not fucking seeing Bill fighting with people in there. I did scroll up and I saw Scotty posted like a meme of him or something. I didn't even know that was, it doesn't even look like Bill's face, to be honest. So fuck you, Natasha. And I'll show you another reason why she went over to Nikki's. She's a shit stir. She is a hate bonder. Anybody who says, well, she was genuine. She genuinely apologized. The fuck she did. Because she would have backed off when Nikki was grieving if that was the case. No. I see right through Natasha's big fat ass. If you could believe that's possible. This is another reason she went over there. This is a dumbass meme she made of me jumping out of a window and her, Tiffany, Jax, and Sweet Cheeks are standing there with a trampoline at the bottom making fun of unaliving attempts. So fuck you, Natasha. You're a piece of shit. And I just love showing you for who you are. Even though people should see it, they still don't, which is so pathetic. Her followers really are fucking stupid. If you're a Natasha Cooper follower at this point, you are fucking stupid. You're dumb. If you give her money, you are so stupid. So dumb. Which I hear she's being investigated. Her funds are being deeply investigated. Somebody sent me information on that. I was like, I thought that was just a troll saying that, but they are. Because she broke the law by doing that. So call my PO all the fuck you want to, bitch. I don't give a shit. I don't break the law. I did that in January and learned my fucking lesson. And if you think voicing my opinion about your criminal ass on here is breaking the law, well, then I guess I'd see you in court laughing at you, dumbass. Blues Girl, Natasha's motive is always shitty. How stupid can you people be to be like, oh, she was genuine, so I'm just, oh, everyone be nice, she's being sweet. No, the fuck she isn't. First of all, the timing, you dumbasses. Oh, they're falling out. Let me go over there and kiss ass. Are you dumb? That's all you need to know. And then the fact that she's like, oh, I just cared about her. Well, then you would have backed the fuck up the day after and the day that she found out her mom passed away. Instead, you kept hounding and hounding and hounding her. So no, you do not have a heart. Your intentions are shit. Just like your breath, just like your age spots on your fucking face, Natasha, and just like your entire life. And I think, and somebody pointed this out to me, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm going to say it because, I mean, I'm not the prettiest person in the world, but I'm up there. I'm fucking beautiful. Natasha hates beautiful people. Look at what she's doing to those poor Idaho 4 kids. They were all beautiful. She drags the fuck out of them. She drags the fuck out of anybody who has a beautiful face, like myself, because I probably remind her of every child who told her growing up that she would never lose weight, and they were correct. Every kid that walked by her in school going, I probably remind her of them. Well, tough shit, bitch. Your health is not my problem. You can fix that yourself. And the reason I titled this God don't like ugly, I'm not competing for his love, is because Natasha, seriously, you could brag all day, every day about your fucking online bullshit accomplishments. That's about all you have to brag about. Other than that, you're money hungry like your mom. That's why your mom married into money, Natasha, and never did shit with her life either. You are the spitting image of your mother, in actions as well. But to sit there and brag and be like, I have a real relationship with God, it's like, who the fuck does this bitch think she is? Even though I think that Natasha's one of the worst people I've ever met, she's up there. She's probably one of the top 5 worst people, like as far as having no soul. But I still know that God loves her. That's not my place to be like, God loves me and not you. Like, how fucking insecure can you be, bitch? God loves all of us. Doesn't matter. Everybody. It doesn't matter what my feelings are towards you. God still knows who you are. I don't, because you don't show the good qualities of yourself to me, but God sees that. So anybody who says that, like Natasha says, oh, I have a better relationship. No, that screams insecurity. I think maybe you don't even believe in God at all, to be honest, because I don't think you believe in consequence. Dude, God scares the shit out of me. He's awesome, but when I do things that are wrong, I get consequence. And I know that comes from God, and it's not to punish me, it's to guide me because he loves me. That bitch does not believe in accountability or punishment or anything like that. She's a fraud. I mean, that's why she went to jail for fraud. I agree with that, Wyoming. And I can proudly say every intention, everything that I do, even if it's when I'm angry, it comes from my heart. And I have good intentions. Even when I'm fucking cussing you out. Oh, wait, hold on. Do not restart my computer. I was getting a message. They're trying to push me to do updates. I don't give a fuck. My intentions are always good. And I know people always push me to the point of being like, dude, I told you fuck off. And then they don't. And then they get the bitch in me. Love you, Lokamai. Oh my God, Chrissy. I think you know how I met Natasha Cooper? She was threatening to call the police on Mexi, my friend. We used to do paranormal investigations. She was like streaming because Mexi and I were clout, uh, and we were the talk of all true crime on YouTube. We were the hot shots. We really were, and she saw that as an opportunity for clout. And Mexi was outside the Watts house, and she was online threat, and she did, because the cops did show up. She was calling the cops on Mexi, and that's how I met her. It wasn't a good meeting. I was like, who is this fucking bitch? So she's always been riding my cock for a little clout. Always. But she'll sit there and brag, oh, I have this number, I have that number. I don't give a fuck, bitch. The number on your scale is the one you're most afraid to look at. And so in that department, you need help. Stop paying attention to trying to build numbers on the internet, because you are depriving your health so much. So terrible. But I mean, karma's written all over your age-spotted face, bitch. You look the way you feel. Robbie and Joyce Meyer are going to take you to Paris in your apartment. Yes, Joyce Meyer has been the talk of the town in my mod chat as well. How come nobody's talking about that? There is so much sexual talk going on with Joyce Meyer in there. Everyone's ignoring that. It's all about that tiny little fucking thing that happened with Bill. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, Wyoming, your video was good. And you know what? One thing that I will take away from this specific experience, again, I should block Nikki's name from my chat so nobody can say her name. There's Bill. Bill, I hope you heard what I said. I tagged you in the mod chat today too. I didn't see that shit. anybody who's in my mod chat knows Oscar is nonstop posting stuff about shit. I scroll through most of that shit. Unless I have something to say, and it's hit or miss. But I'm a scroller in the mod chat. It's not that serious. So I didn't see it. And honestly, I did see that picture Scotty posted. I didn't even know that was supposed to be you. It looks nothing like you. So yeah, just don't fight in there, because obviously I'm friends with all of you guys. I'm friends with Bill. I'm friends with all of you. So fighting in there is just going to, especially if I can't see it. You guys don't read everything in mod chat, do you? Do you see everything that goes on in a group chat? No. Oh my God, Don. It's been I had to tell Oscar to calm it down just a little bit today. The poop talk. Now, me and Oscar outside the internet, we talk filthy all the time, and it's funny. But some people in the mod chat, they don't like to hear about poop all the time. So I try to tell Oscar to calm it down a little bit. Exactly. You go in mod chat to say hi and then just kind of dip out or whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's like, do you guys read everything that's in this chat or any chat? No. Who has time for that? Unless you're actively in it. But no, it's a social chat. And if you guys are fighting, how the fuck is that my business? And the only thing I will say about Nikki is she did say this. She said, Robbie, you are the only one who can fix this. You have control. I'm like, really? Okay, well then let me try using that control and power. All of you motherfuckers shut the fuck up and stop talking about each other right now. Let's see how that control works. Let's see how that works. Clearly that's all it takes, right? This is all because of me. I'm the one who can make everything stop. So then, okay, everybody listen to me. All of you motherfuckers stop. No. I can't, nobody's going to listen to me. I can say, don't talk about each other in my mod chat, please. But I'm not the boss of you guys, and I don't want to sound like I'm bossing people around in there, but please, so it doesn't come back on me. Please don't dox each other. Fucking work things out. You guys are all adults. Stop. But I'm a bad guy for that. So I didn't do enough. Well, c'est la vie. I don't even have notifications on for anything on Facebook, YouTube. It will not make a sound. It'll pop up on my home screen, but that's it. It'll just do like that kind of shit. Other than that, I check it when I check it. The only thing I have like notifications for is my text messages, my phone calls. I think that's about it. So, you may look into shit starters though, Robbie. Those can get you in trouble. Are you talking about Scotty? Because let me address that as well. And I know you don't get along with her. This is not because of Scotty. Nobody has told me anything to misguide me or be like, do you think I'm a dumbass, motherfuckers? I am not. That's why I'm not a sheep. You've never seen me be a sheep because I don't just listen to what people tell me. I have to see it for myself or believe it. That's how my relationship with God is. That's how with everything. Oh, okay. Well, I still need to address the Scotty thing. Nobody who has sent me clips and said, hey, have you seen this or anything, whether it be Scotty or anybody, has convinced me to not be friends with somebody. The way people have treated me, including Nikki, decides if I want to be friends with people or not. It's my interactions with that specific person. If I feel like it is no longer worth giving time or energy to friendship, then I end it. Period. That's my decision. If you mistreat me, I'm not going to waste my time. No. Especially when this whole thing started because I wanted to stay out of a situation. And what did I say over and over and over? I say this all the time. Mostly all of my fights on here come from me not choosing a side. And this is a great example. You're looking at it in real time. And then you get dragged into it. And then people time, then they piss you off, and then you talk shit to them, and they're like, see, you're a problem. No, bitch, if you would have just shut the fuck up and let me mind my own business, I won't be the fucking problem. Yeah, that is my issue. You cannot tell me to even get involved in your fights. Let's say that 71 in Wyoming, sorry to use you two, but let's say you get in a fight. I like both of you. You're both my friends. You didn't do anything to me. I'm probably not even going to fucking take the time to look in to see what you're fighting about. And I really don't give a shit. It's not because I don't care about you. It's because I'm pretty sure being your friends and knowing you from what I know, you're both adults. You'll find your way. You'll either squash it or move on. If one of you were to force me into, no, but look at this, look at that, and I've said repeatedly, well, okay, can I help mediate? And then I try to help and you still keep going. That's not my fault or my responsibility. And I see a lot of people going at each other and they start doxing each other, doing what people do when they fight. We've all done it. We've all fucking been dicks and said something really mean or doxed or gone low, hit a low blow. You've done something of the sort. If you haven't done one, you've done the other. We are dicks when we're mean and when we're mad and when people poke. So if you're doing that to each other, that's when it gets worse. And they're like, how are you not saying anything right now? Well, I'm not saying anything right now, just like I fucking told you. God damn it. Last fucking goddamn week. It's not my problem. Leave each other alone. Why are you poking each other back and forth and back and forth? Fuck off. You're both going at each other. Stop it, because it's going to get worse. And then it drags other people into it. So knock it off. And then you get 400-pound hate bonded cunts like Natasha who are fucking hungry. And mark my words, she will say this just like she said about Granny Fanny and Amy. I only went to their chats to piss people off. She's doing the same to Nikki. You guys are dumb. There is no sincere condolences. There is no compassion. None of that. If you believe that, you're a fucking idiot. She does not have a compassionate bone in her body. Unless she could pretend to be compassionate and she has something to gain from it. Amen, Siren. Ooh, the book Let Them really resonates with me. Don't need anyone else's shit and drama. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Thank you for saying that, because my friend Rose, who's been a beautiful friend of mine since, I want to say 2000. It was right when Christina Aguilera's Stripped album came out. So 2002, right before that. 2002 or 2003. She sent me this tonight because she watches sometimes and she sees all the fucking bullshit. She sent this to me about my haters. Oh, wait, hold on. It's in my ear. And this is exactly how I fucking feel.
Fucking mantra. I will not let the idiotic behavior of some twatsicle who should have been fucking swallowed destroy my inner fucking peace. They can disrespectfully fuck all the way off. I will not give up my peace to fulfill your fucking crazy. Keep spreading the fuckery. Tonight's fucking mantra.
I mean, that really just says how I feel. You might as well figure whatever you're going to type. You think it's private, eventually will become public. Someone will screenshot it and show it. Yeah, and that's my like, I have new rules going forward for myself. I will not, how do I say this? Because there's different levels of friendship, especially a good friend, like, because I don't have a best friend. I have best friends, like friendships. Like Lokamai is one of my best friends. Siren's one of my best friends. I will not form a friendship, period. I don't care if it's a shitty friendship where we only chat once in a while. Nobody. I will not be friends with an avatar any longer. I will not further a friendship with an avatar. If my entire friendship consists of speaking to you behind an avatar on your end, no. That's my first red flag where I'm going to draw the line. No. When I'm friends with people, I'm a fucking open book. I share too much, which is sad because your friends you should be able to share your life with, where you work, your private feelings, if you want to vent about other people to them, whatever it is. And that should never be built up and saved to be used against you later. And then them not share any part of their life with you, only bits and pieces. That's the only thing I'm going to say about Nikki. That was very uncomfortable in a friendship with her. I'm an open book. I know nothing really about her. I really don't. And I don't know. I should have been more aware of that. Like, you are giving so much information and trust with your life to this person. They're not even giving you shit. That's going to be a red flag for me in the future. So anybody trying to become friendly with me, which by the way, I'm exhausted and I have a lot of shit going on in life. I don't have time to build new friendships. I mean, I'm always open to talking and being friendly because I like to talk to people. But Jesus Christ, people, if you can't be real with your friends, what the fuck is wrong with you? Same way I'm an open book, but I want people to be real. Yeah, it's just not. And look, I get it, especially on here. People don't give people their real names sometimes, and they say they're friends with people because they don't trust people or they're scared. Then you are in the wrong place to make friends. What are you doing making friends in a place where you literally are not even trusting any of these friends you're making to even give them your name? Any piece of information about your life, that's not a friendship. You're not, what are you doing? And see, that's where I differ. I never came on here as an avatar. I came on here as me from the very beginning. Me and my when I'm really bad, even God. Well, actually, I did not see or notice that I looked half dead the last couple years and at the beginning of this year until I got sober. And now I look at videos and pictures, I'm like, oh my, how could, no wonder people were not being as flirtatious anymore or not complimenting me as much. And my friends weren't really saying, I mean, they were giving me subtle hints, but nobody just flat out said, Robbie, you look like shit. Nobody said that to me. They probably didn't want to hurt my feelings, but I did look dead. I looked horrible, and I'm still healing from that. Being vegan is definitely going to help because I'm already noticing a difference in how I feel. It's only been like what, 3 days? I love it. When I said vegan, my cat stopped and looked at me like, bitch, you're not putting me on a vegan diet. Bill, do your shorts have anything to do with anybody I'm friends with? Because heaven forbid I show one of your shorts and then it is poking fun at somebody I'm friends with. Oh my God, what is... Now Baron's throwing shit around in the bathroom. He's like, vegan! You have your city you live in and your entire first and last name posted on your channel. And that, hey, that's your choice. That's up to you. I'm not making friends with fake people anymore. I can't do it. It's not like you're required to give me your information, but yeah, no, that's a huge red flag. I cannot do that. No. And I have plenty of friends in my life that I'm personally like have been slacking hanging out with physically, and because of my schedule, but also because I've wasted a lot of time on fucking crazy people on the internet. I really have. If you ask, I'm going to tell you. If it's private stuff from somebody else, I'm not going to tell you unless they put my private shit out, and then I'm going to put it out. Yes. Or, and that's something I'm working on, is people putting my personal information out or doxing me is not doing it in return, because 10 times out of 10 in the past, I'll fucking do it better and harder. And that's not good. Okay, Bill, hold on. Let me go look. Oh, Baron's in his cat box. That's what that sound is. He's so cute. All right, let me see. Okay. Brutally honest. That sucks about Andy's channel. I hope he gets it back. See, I like May Noodles and Andy, so that's something I'm like, hopefully they work it out. Oh, what is this? Okay, which one, Bill? Hey, Glenn. How you doing? Stud dick. What's up, stud dick? You shall here on out be referred to as stud dick. Yeah. I can't click on links here. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to go click on the link on YouTube. And by the way, I haven't grifted on here in a while, but if anybody wants to donate anything, and my pay links are pinned, my classes have really been draining my bank account lately, and I have to take, well, I have the money. It's $25. He has to get his booster shot tomorrow. That little man. Which I'm taking him regardless. It's just been really fucking stressful lately. There's another reason I snapped. I'm like, dude, I have been like financially stressed and just tired because my job is not something you'd consider to be a career in the long run, but I've been working overtime just to pay these fucking classes down. It's 2 per week and they're 45 a piece. So my haters were correct. When I paid off my court fines months ago, that wasn't it. The classes are the expensive part. It's like fucking a DUI. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's fucking expensive. All right, hold on, let me look. Come on, load. Okay, let me see. What is this? I could already tell I'm gonna like it. All right, let's bring a little laugh here, courtesy of Bill. All right, what is this?
Evening.
Hey.
You ready?
Always.
Here you go.
Thanks. Come here.
Good to see you, Tiff.
You too. Let's go.
Evening.
Facts. Factual. Factual.
You.
What was this ghost one?
Whoa, they're lighting up! Look out! Incoming! Popcorn! Move! So they're still throwing! I can't believe this!
All right, you three, that's enough.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay. God. Technology, I'm telling you, Mercury and whatever fucking retrograde it is annoying right now. And I'm an empath and it just, ugh. All right.
Oh my, what are you?
Hi there. Sorry about the fright. We were having a moment. Closet's the only place folks let us be ourselves, you know? Promise we're friendly. Really, really friendly.
You're in love?
Guilty. Forever and ever.
Oh my.
I wondered what that was, Bill. Okay, that makes sense now. So that's Tiffany and Jeff. Amen, Wyoming. And you guys, I'm not complaining because I am blessed. God blesses me with enough to pay my bills, but it's fucking could be stressful sometimes, you know? And it just is. Geminis and Pisces are being hit hard. Yeah, let's see what that's all about. Hold on. Let's go over here. What does this mean? Oh, it's going to be tough. Look at this, folks. This is explaining a lot for all of us. Okay. If you don't know, Mercury is like in its final retrograde of 2025. This is why things have been fucked up. If you don't believe in horoscopes, you're a fucking idiot too, because this shit's real. It's real. So let's see. The final Mercury retrograde is the messiest, it says. The optical illusion, which is caused by Mercury's slow motion. It causes disruption and disorder to humans. It's impossible to ignore it. That's how strong it is. So here's the dates. It is going from November 9th until the 29th. So we've got like 12 days left in this fucking bullshit. All right. So before November 9th, the pre-retrograde began October 21st in Sagittarius. Look at the dates from October 21st to November 9th to determine the story that would consume the most energy during retrograde. This is the first time. Okay, so hold on a minute. When retrograde is over, we move forward and deal with the same degrees one last time from November 29th to December 16th when the planet moves back to the place and sign it was in on October 21st. The third moment is referred to as retro shade because we're making final decisions based on the discoveries and observations made in the past weeks. Now that Mercury is direct, we can assess matters with a keen eye. So hold on a minute. Let me go here. Let's read the horoscopes for Mercury retrograde. All right, okay? So let's go. I'm going to start with Gemini because we're the best. Okay. So listen up, Geminis. This is your horoscope for this whole bullshit. It says, many have a hidden agenda, which might make your head spin. If they can't care for the way you deserve and are using you for cachet, you should send them packing. Don't let this experience discourage you from trusting others in the future. You have lots of love to give. That makes sense. All right, let's just go right down the line. Where's my Tauruses at? Tauruses, here's your Mercury and retrograde bullshit horoscope. Taurus, although you'll want to wave a white flag and stop the ongoing drama, it might be impossible. Staying in your lane requires you to bite your tongue, which requires compromise. When you're right, but it may be hard to see when you are wrong in these situations. And I'm not kidding. Look, it has Taurus, then Gemini, then Cancer. So Cancer, here's your retrograde. The bottom line is that you're taking a break from going out and doing everything at once. Giving yourself time to relax and unwind away from the scene might bring out your lazier sentiments, but getting cozy feels so right, especially now that there is a chill in the air. Leos. Leos need to make space for an unexpected guest in their home. A pal or a family member might need a place to crash during the holidays, asking you to make room for them at the dinner table and your guest room. So let them stay as long as they know the basic ground rules. Okay. So now Virgo. Virgo is people who aren't pledging their allegiance or loyalty to you will be put on do not disturb for the time being. If your so-called besties can't prove that they are your ride or die, you might need to redefine the terms of the friendship contract and what you want from the dynamic. Libra, consider this a reminder to keep your thoughts to yourself or think before addressing people. Tonality? Hold on. Hey Siri, what is tonality? Hey Siri, what is tonality?
me to use chat?
Not tenacity. No, I didn't say tenacity. No, I did not. Tonality. Tonality. Tonality is the character of a piece of music or determined by the key of which it is played or the relationship between what? The color scheme or range of tones used in a picture. What? So be respectful in the way you articulate words, as well as how you speak and write. The less you argue, Libra, the more open you are to everyone's thoughts, the better. What the fuck? No one has ever came to stay over for the holidays? Well, shit, you might have a guest coming. Shit, hasn't proved you wrong. You know what? I love seeing you go at Natasha. She's a piece of shit, Glenn. Scorpio, you take everything to heart, which means that you believe in others' promises. Now you notice the declarations, flaws making you feel delusional. You're not. Do not gaslight yourself. Be gentle with yourself and know that there's nothing wrong in caring for loved ones with all your force and energy. Capricorn, too many people are stating their opinions about your life. Being that the advice is unsolicited, it may make you feel overwhelmed. Let your buddies know they need to back up and stop judging you. If they want to get real, there's a lot you can say to them. Aquarius, mindfully communicating with your crew isn't going to be easy. You're not on the same wavelength, urging you to leave the group chat. The good news is that you can always return when you're ready and participate in the discussion. No one is going anywhere. You are pausing the conversations. And finally, Pisces. The scope of your career is changing, but that doesn't mean you won't be able to thrive. A professional development is just around the corner, offering everything you wish for. Chase the dream instead of focusing on the older vision. You'll see it bloom and unfold in the months ahead. NC obviously missed you, and you're kind of sour about how they used people who were friends with me. Yeah, listen, Natasha Cooper lives off of views on the internet. That is what puts fuel in her gas tank. She does not have confidence without people watching her on the internet. That's why she constantly brings up numbers. She's a loser. She has nothing outside of this box with numbers in it on live streams and how many people watch her and all this. She doesn't get that validation outside of the internet. She can't even give that validation to herself. That's why you will hear her nonstop going after anything and everything she can. Specifically, she'll try to target good-looking people's looks, which, I mean, that tells you right there what her motive is. Her motive is jealousy and envy, and she wants to listen, Natasha, an ugly, not even a pretty bitch could bring me down talking about my looks, but especially an ugly, out of shape bitch like yourself would never put a dent in my love that I have for myself. Nobody will ever do that because, I mean, I fucking love myself. I love my looks. I love my attitude. I love my flaws, that I can fix them. I love my personality. I love my sense of humor. I joke with myself all day. I love hanging out with me. It's fun. Natasha Cooper hates hanging out with herself. And listen up. That's why the bitch needs all of you. Because if she sat alone with her thoughts all day instead of all this background noise of drama and other people chatting, she would just sit and hate on herself all fucking day. She needs you guys as her background noise because the hatred for herself is fucking real and aggressive. I find it's humorous hearing her go at anybody because she literally, it's not just about her looks, by the way. Everything about her is so miserable. I almost want to feel bad for her, but I don't because she created her own karma. But you could just tell she has a very miserable look on her face all the time. You could tell in the dehydration in her face, the sunken in, the eye sockets that look like the Grand Canyon. She just does not love herself, and it shows. Not only in her looks, but in the way she treats others, and it's shitty. Bitch, I won't try to bring you down unless you come for me. I'm like, wait a minute. Who the fuck do you think you are, you ugly bitch? Excuse me? Do you know who the fuck you're talking to? Exactly, pussycat. Which, by the way, I heard in the state of Florida, I think it's illegal to live in a shed in your yard. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. Maybe somebody might want to look into that. I'm not going to, but I'm pretty sure it's fucking illegal. Someone in the state of Florida told me that. Matter of fact, let me just look that up real quick. Oh, I said, can you build a shed in your yard in Florida and live in it? It says no. You cannot legally live in a standard shed in Florida without extensive modifications and permits because it does not meet residential building codes. To legally live in a shed, it must be converted into an accessory dwelling unit, ADU, by getting the necessary permits, upgrading it to meet all Florida building codes, including structural integrity, electrical, plumbing, and fire safety requirements, and obtaining a certificate of occupancy from your local city and county. Wonder if she had that permit. There's a lot that goes into it, actually. I'm reading here. There's a lot. So, yeah, isn't it funny? She makes fun of everybody and like their living, their looks, but her fat, out of shape, fucking ugly daughter is living in a fucking shed with no running water in her backyard. Bitch, you want to talk about other people's failures to launch? Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not that invested, Don. I don't really give a shit. I mean, white trash is going to be white trash regardless. They're going to find a way around the law. So what can you do? Anyways, everyone wish Baron good luck. He has his booster shot tomorrow that he looks super excited about. Lokamai, if you were watching on the cameras earlier today, you would have laughed because I was leaning down to hug him and he poked my eye. See the red of the corner of my eye right there? He got the white in my eyeball. His claw went right through the inside my eye. I was like, oh! And he cut my eyeball. But he was just trying to be his playful sweet. So, as you guys notice, the Christmas tree is gone. We're going to have to figure out different Christmas decorations, but he's definitely getting a stocking, and so is his brother Trump, and they're going to have lots of goodies. Isn't he cute? Yeah. No, I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room because it was like blood was coming out of my eye. You have to have building permits. How can she live there and wanted to get away from mom, I guess? Well, she's trash just like her mother. Her whole family. Listen, and people may get offended, but I understand there's reasons why, because I've gotten out of shape. It happens to all of us. And sorry to offend you people, but this is an observation. If your entire family is obese, there's a fucking problem with self-control in your family. And it's passed down generation to your whole fucking family to generation. Is nobody walking into these homes and saying, you bitches are fucking unhealthy? What the fuck? And that may offend some of you, and I don't care, because guess what? I haven't taken care of my body the last couple years, and it's got me out of shape. I have had extra, like I'm still trying to tone and get into shape. And I I have been fat myself. But when an entire fucking family looks like fucking blown up fucking blueberry bitches from Willy Wonka, there's a fucking problem. And it's not genetic. It's called laziness. Take care of your shit. Because if you ain't good to your body ain't gonna be good to you. Love you, Don. Ain't that right, Baron? Hold on a minute before we go. I always get these dates mixed up because Barron and Trump are very close in age. Their birthdays are like not even a month away, and they were both born this year. So Barron's birthday is March 18th. He was born of this year. So tomorrow is April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Tomorrow he's going to be 8 months old. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Baron. 8 months. Happy birthday to you. Why did you name your hamster after Trump? Because I love Trump. So Trump's birthday is February 28th. So June, July, August, September, October. So on the 28th of this month, in about 11 days, Trump is going to be 9 months old. My babies are growing. I lived my life fair and healthy for a long time. I went from 277 pounds at 5 feet tall down to 111. It's taking me almost 3 years. Yeah, and shit takes time. And that's why I never go after people's looks or their health or anything like that from the get-go. But when people come for me, I'm like, okay, first of all, I am not the most perfect person in the world. But I can tell you, I'm probably one of the most confident motherfuckers you'll meet because I love myself. Regardless, even if I did gain 300 pounds, I would still love myself. When I see a bitch sitting on her ass, not doing anything to love herself, looking at you, Natasha, and you're going after other people's looks, I'm like, what are you doing to fix yourself? Nothing. Nothing. And it's going to be like that the remainder of Natasha's life. She will never become healthy. I know that for a fact. I have very strong intuition. She will never, ever be able to brag or be proud of anything that has to do with her health. Ever. It's never going to fucking happen. You could use filters all you want to. You can lie to yourself all you want to. But you're never going to be proud, confident, healthy, and most importantly, love yourself. She is a scammer, Alex. That's for damn sure. Genetics is a part of weight, but it is also how we live our lives. We have to be realistic. It may be harder to lose weight in the genetics, but it can happen. It's nature versus nurture. Yeah, I mean, I also think even with that, though, like at some point, somebody needs to break the cycle of when are these fat bitches going to fucking get their family in shape? You guys care about your families so much. Well, then stop fucking stuffing their faces with shit. If you love yourself so much, stop stuffing your face with shit. I'm doing it so I can fucking tell you that because anything that I'm going to fucking preach to you bitches about, I've already done it myself. And I've done a damn good fucking job. So bitches can brag all fucking day, every day of, I got this many subscribers. I got this many donations. I got this many views. Well, I have fucking love for myself, bitch. Those views, that money, those numbers, none of that is going to build love up for yourself because you lack that. So everything else is trying to make up for the fucking hatred that you have. Why are you looking at me so serious, Baron? Why? Sometimes I'll be on the phone or just talking and I look at him and he's, you know, when cats or dogs, they go like this and then they move their eyes and you can see the whites in their eyes. Baron, you're so cute. Why are you so cute? Huh? Why? Why are you so cute? Ow. You want to say bye to everyone, Baron? He wants to play. Yeah, he is a little lover, but oh, he's a biter. Like his teeth, he is a biter. I'm guessing he's gonna grow out of that when he's not like a baby anymore, but he still is a baby. He's 8 months tomorrow, so isn't he adorable, Wyoming? So I need to put your birds on for him. I haven't seen one of your bird streams. He would love that. And I hope they put her in jail. Natasha has made the worst karma the way she has really. And not only, it's one thing if it's like a mistake or, you know, you get caught and you fix your bad ways, but Natasha specifically is a very vengeful, hateful, competitive, evil, self-conscious, worthless fucking human being. I would say her mom should have swallowed, but I don't think her mom's ever sucked a dick a day in her fucking life because she's too fucking lazy, just like her daughter. So that's impossible, you know. What doesn't she do? I mean, basically right now, Natasha dragged my ex-friend, who was a good friend of mine for like 6 or 7 years, for being raped. When her mom died this year, Natasha attacked the fuck out of her. But now, see, me and that friend just had a falling out. And now she went and she's kissing her ass, that friend's ass, just to get information on me. And, you know, she's an opportunist. She is the most filthy, disgusting bitch. And I'm telling you, folks, I have intuition. I do believe that I don't know if Natasha's ever going to go to jail, but I can promise you my intuition has been telling me she is going to get sued by somebody with money. She's going to fuck with the wrong person. But I don't see her enjoying well, she doesn't enjoy life. And again, this is my intuition. You guys can write it down. It is on point. My intuition has been on point because I have been in a good place mentally for a long fucking time. Natasha's going to have some serious, painful health issues that she's not going to even want to log on to the internet. God is going to rip her focus from greed, gluttony, and all of that. She's going to have no choice but to be focused on the pain in her body before she suffers and passes away. And to me, then when you pass away, you realize the meaning of what your life was about and what you needed to learn. And I think what she is here to learn is you can't treat people like shit and have it not come back to you, and also neglect your body and your health. So in the end of her life, I see all of that neglect she put towards her health, her binge eating, her gluttony, just being a complete evil pig, to put it bluntly. She's going to feel all of the consequence of that in life before she crosses over. And rightfully so. We all do. We all learn from our actions and mistakes. Unfortunately, listen, I'll say it like this. Hey, freedom of speech. This is the best way to put it. How do you guys feel when you consume high amounts of fucking alcohol? Pretty terrible the next day, right? What about when you eat tons of junk food? Pretty terrible, right? Negativity, you feel shitty, you get anxious. So you got to look at Natasha Cooper she sees all of this, like greed, give me money, give me drama, give me hatred, give me anger. Let's cut people down every day. Give me food, DoorDash, big gulps, DoorDash, honey mustard. This bitch is living it up, right? Well, all those things she's consuming, all of that negativity and lard and calories and fat and drama and stress, she's going to feel it. You cannot consume that much shitty stuff without it eventually affecting your body in a very horrible way. And it will, mark my words. Till then, we just have to tolerate the cunt. But who the fuck is she anyway, right? A big fucking nobody who gets like what 200 people in her chats and fucking judges people for having smaller numbers. Bitch, I'm proud to have a smaller number than you in any way, specifically on my waistline and my motherfucking scale, bitch. And my integrity, my pride, and my confidence, that's a higher fucking number too. The love for myself, higher number. The success from actually putting in work and reaping in the benefits of the hard work you put in. Yeah, I have a higher number of that than you do, Natasha. Because I don't rely on other people to give me my success or the benefits of my hard work. That's something I do myself. You sit in a fucking recliner and have everybody else do the work for you. You're a lazy bitch. She is, and she's been booted so many times, and she just won't fuck off. That's why eventually God's just going to be like, okay, time to put you in a corner, girl. And he's going to, and it's not going to be pretty for her. So enjoy your evil and your hatred while it lasts, because you are going to answer for it one day with God, Natasha. You like to preach, but I don't think you talk to God or fear consequence. It's gonna come. Know that. No freedom of speech. I don't think, sweet cheeks. No, it's a scamming bullshit situation. And I agree with Glenn. I also believe he's on the spectrum. So if you notice, Natasha takes advantage of vulnerable people. He's one of them. He's dumb. She could talk about his degrees and his school all she wants to, but look at the way he communicates with people. It's not because English is like not his first language. He's a fucking idiot. I don't give a there's so many people that I am friends with that they do not speak very good English, and they are not stupid like he is. He is very socially fucking awkward and easy to manipulate. But I think he's personally just using her for TikTok battles. Because she's a fat bitch that sits on TikTok with her slimming filter and gets a lot of people to go over and support him and his friends. That's it. He's very immature, but I mean, look at who he's quote unquote online dating. That fucking bitch is pretty immature herself. Anyways, we're going to go cuddle. I think we're going to watch the last episode of the Ed Gein series that we've been putting off. Hey, No Face. So that's that. That's all I had to say. Everyone leave Nikki out of your mouth so she stops fucking threatening me. That would be great. Because I am not promoting her being doxxed or threatened, especially when she knows everything about my life and has been threatening to expose it. So I'd appreciate if that stopped. And I will, 71. And I hope you guys have a good night. Was that all I wanted to say? I think it is. So everyone say goodnight there, and say goodnight, Trump. He's always manhandling me, Lokamite. Look at him. He knows he's handsome. Baron, baby. You're getting kind of chubby, sir. Maybe we could slow it down with the meal portions a little bit. The vet said you're a little overweight. I give him a little snack meal at noon. And I need to stop doing that because he is getting kind of pudgy. But he's happy. Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, fuck all those people. Can suck. I've been doing way too good to... And I had a snapping moment because I will not have my well-being be threatened that I've worked fucking hard to do. And it's a struggle every fucking day. It's hard. It is hard. Being an adult is hard, especially when I was like thrown into it from divorce and stuff. Like I had to reset everything, and it's been very hard ever since. And I still do it every fucking day. And I have two beautiful sons that I love, my hamster and my cat. And I love taking care of them, and I will do anything to make sure they're safe and protected. And anybody who's going to threaten that is not going to get a nice fucking warm welcome of hugs from me. No, I'm going to cut you out of my life. Amen, 71. I hate blocking him. I feel rude when I sit in front of him. I hate it. Makes me feel rude. All right, anyways, guys, have a good night. And Natasha Cooper, go fuck yourself.
No chance.